I'm going to show you how to ride DC Metro using an iPhone, an Android phone, and a good old-fashioned SmarTrip card. By the way, if you're new around here, hello! My name is Rob. I'm a tour guide and founder of Trip Hacks DC Tours. On this channel, I share my best tips, tricks, and travel hacks for visitors who want to explore Washington, DC. And I'm making this video because, for tourists, Metro is one of the best ways of getting around. And if you're new to Metro, don't worry. I have a bunch of videos with tips and instructions for how to use the system. Just check out the description for links to those. When you ride Metro, you pay your fare using a SmarTrip card. SmarTrip launched 25 years ago as a replacement to the old paper fare cards that Metro used to use. When most people think SmarTrip, what's in their mind is probably a physical plastic card that you can buy at any Metro station. But a few years ago, SmarTrip became available on your phone as well. And now in 2024, SmarTrip is available as a physical plastic card in Google Wallet or in Apple Wallet. And I'm going to show you in this video how to acquire SmarTrip in all three ways. Then I'm going to show you how to use either a physical card or your phone to tap in and out of the system. And finally, I'm going to answer some frequently asked questions about SmarTrip, including the biggest one, which is whether multiple people can share one SmarTrip. You can either watch this video straight through for all the information, or skip around using the timestamps that I will put in the description. With that said, let's head over to one of these fare machines and I'll show you how to buy and use a new physical SmarTrip card. Approach one of the blue fare machines that you can find in any Metro station. You'll see three lettered buttons, A, B, and C. I will press B to purchase a single card. It costs $2 for the card and you can purchase value or a pass. I will purchase value in this demonstration and explain a little bit later in the video why I do not recommend purchasing a pass. Use these up and down toggles to enter exactly how much you want to add in value. For this demo, I will add $3 and press C when done. It's $2 for the card, $3 in value for a total of $5. Press C to complete the transaction. You can pay with a credit or a debit card, or for this demo, I will show you how to pay with cash. So come over here to the left side of the machine and start inserting your bills. Once you've inserted your last bill, the machine will automatically dispense your card. Look for it there on the right side of the machine. Go ahead and grab it, and you're done. Now you can walk your brand new SmarTrip card over to the fare gates. On the right side, look for the SmarTrip logo, tap your card right against it, the gate will open, and you're inside. Ride Metro to wherever you need to go, and then you'll do the same in reverse to exit. Take your card, tap against the logo, gate opens, and you're out. Remember that with SmarTrip, you tap. You don't swipe, you don't wave, no contact is required here. Just hold your card as close as possible to the printed SmarTrip logo. Okay, now let me pull up a screen capture of my iPhone and show you how to do this in Apple Wallet. From the main screen of Apple Wallet, you can add a new item by pressing the plus button inside the circle. In this case, we don't want to add a credit card, but rather a transit card, which you can see next to that green logo towards the bottom. Either select SmarTrip if it's one of the suggested cards, or you can search for it, or you can scroll if you need to. Once you've tapped on SmarTrip, you can read a little about it, and then press the blue Continue button. Choose how much you want to add to your card. In this example, I will add $5. Then you'll want to read the terms of service, and once you've finished, you can press Agree. Now choose which credit card you want to use to fund your new SmarTrip. Enter your Apple Wallet passcode and press OK. It will process the payment, create the new SmarTrip card, and add it to your Apple Wallet. Express mode means that your phone does not have to be unlocked in order for you to ride Metro with SmarTrip. When you're done reading this, you can press Done. And then this is how your new SmarTrip will appear in your Apple Wallet. So let's take it out to the metro station and show you how to ride. Approach the fare gates. On the right side, you will see the SmarTrip logo. Tap your iPhone right against it. The gate will open and you're in. Ride Metro to wherever you need to go, and then repeat the same process on the other side. Look for the SmarTrip logo on the gate, tap your iPhone against it, the gate will open, and you're out. By the way, I'm spending my own money on these cards and fares to make this video and help you out. And all I ask in return is that if you found it valuable, please give this video a thumbs up. Okay, now let's pull up a screen capture of my Android phone and show you how to do all of this in Google Wallet. From Google Wallet, you'll want to start by pressing the plus sign next to the Add to Wallet button in the bottom right corner. Then you'll want to choose Transit Pass. Look for Washington, D.C. SmarTrip. If you don't see it, you can search for it or scroll to find it. Here's some basic information about what SmarTrip is and where you can use it. Go ahead and press the Continue button. You can add money or a pass. I'm going to add money, and like I said before, explain in a little bit about why I do not recommend adding a pass. Here you'll choose the credit card that you want to use to fund it and how much value you want to add. For this demo, I chose $5. Then press Continue. Here's a final screen showing your payment. There's a $2 card fee, the money I'm adding to my card, and my total, which in this case is $7. Go ahead and press the Buy button. It will go ahead and create and save your new SmarTrip card, describe auto load, which in this case I'm not going to set up, so I will press Not Now. And finally, press the View in Wallet button in the bottom right corner. Here's what SmarTrip looks like in your Google Wallet. There's an Add Money button at the bottom, but I want to take you to a metro station and show you how to use it. Once you're at the station, approach the fare gates. On the right side, look for the SmarTrip logo, tap your phone against it, wait for the gate to open, and you're in. Ride Metro to wherever you need to go, then repeat the process on the other end. Approach the gate, tap against the SmarTrip logo, it will open, and you're done. One thing to note when it comes to how to tap is that every phone is built differently. SmarTrip uses NFC technology, and every phone has its NFC chip in a slightly different location. For example, here's a diagram of the Pixel 6 Pro. As you can see, in this model, the NFC chip is below the G logo, whereas in the next generation, Pixel 7 Pro, they moved the NFC chip up closer to the camera bar. So exactly where you need to tap your phone to the target depends on the exact model of your phone. And ultimately, it's up to you to figure that out. With that said, let's address perhaps the most important question of them all, which is, which of these three options is the best? And the extremely unsatisfying answer is, it depends. I am personally a bit old-fashioned when it comes to SmarTrip and still use a physical plastic card as my daily driver. I suggest that tourists ask a simple question. Think about when you go into a store, like a CVS, to buy a Gatorade or a snack or whatever. When you get to the checkout, are you paying with a physical credit or debit card, or are you paying with your phone? If the answer is a physical card, then a regular old-fashioned SmarTrip is probably the best for you. But if the answer is your phone, then you might enjoy the simplicity of adding SmarTrip onto your phone to ride Metro. Now, let's address what's perhaps the most frequently asked question, and the one that I teased earlier in the video, which is, can multiple people share one SmarTrip? The answer is no. Every rider over 4 years old needs their own SmarTrip. Let me repeat. Every rider over 4 years old needs their own SmarTrip. Sharing is not allowed. Let's say you're a family of 4, 2 parents and 2 kids aged 8 and 5. In this scenario, you need 4 SmarTrips, which could look like this, where every person has their own physical SmarTrip card. Or like this, where the parents have SmarTrip on their phone and the kids have physical cards. Or I suppose, in theory, even like this, where all 4 members use their own phone. Though I'm not entirely sure how realistic it is for preteens to have their own phone. The reason why every rider needs their own SmarTrip is because Metro fares are based on distance. Basically, the longer the ride, the higher the fare. And in order to track how far each rider is traveling, you have to tap in at the beginning of your ride and tap out at the end. Now, what if your child is 4 years or younger? In that case, they do not need their own SmarTrip. They can be carried through the fare gate by a parent, or pushed through if they're in a stroller. Now, a few minutes ago, I said I would address why I think it's better to add money to a SmarTrip card rather than buy a pass. My opinion is that for 90% of tourists, it is better and less expensive for them to just add money onto a SmarTrip card and top it up with more if needed. The reason is that most tourists tend to overestimate how much Metro they're going to use during a trip. And with a pass, once the number of days that the pass is valid for is expired, it's worthless. Whereas even if you don't wind up using all the money you put on your SmarTrip card, it's there forever. You can use it for your next trip, or if it's on a physical card, give it to a family member or a friend for them to use on a trip. Another good question that people have is, why do we even have to mess around with this SmarTrip stuff at all? Why can't you just tap a contactless credit card, or open a credit card in Apple Wallet or Google Wallet and use that to pay? Here's the thing. I know that when you travel and visit other cities like New York or London or Sydney, you don't even need to learn what the name of the transit card is. You can pay directly with a contactless credit card or one on your phone. And I think this is seriously awesome. I've been to Sydney, Australia, and being able to ride a train, a tram, or a ferry simply by using my phone and not needing a transit card is amazing. If you're interested in this topic, Urban Caffeine has an entire video where she makes the case that paying for transit should be as easy as paying for a loaf of bread. And I agree with everything in her video. Unfortunately, we just don't have this in DC yet. It has been reported in the local news that the general manager of Metro, Randy Clark, would like to have this type of open payment system up and running on Metro in time for World Pride, which is being hosted in DC next May and June. If and when that happens, I will make an updated video showing you exactly what it looks like and how to ride. So make sure you are subscribed to this YouTube channel so you don't miss that. And hey, if you made it this far, then I highly recommend watching my 50 things to do in DC video next. So once you master riding Metro, you can take it to many of those places. Just go ahead and click or tap right over here, right now. Enjoy your trip.